my lovely patient. He's been to me, I think this is his third time, and he's going to explain to all of you what has happened.
What happened was I had a splinter from a garden and I actually ignored it.
Mm-hmm.
So my wife said, take it out. I was like, I've got too many things to do at the moment, so I'll take it out when I have a time, which I actually ignored. And eventually it went in and the moss started to build up around it. And for a couple of months I didn't notice it, but then it became very, very solid, like, the base became very solid. Mm-hmm. And then I had to do something about it because it was painful to actually step. Mm-hmm. My foot was, because it was the first touching point to the ground. Mm-hmm. So it's like, it's pretty solid. I don't know if you can see it, it's pretty solid.
Yeah, it's pretty solid. It's like hard cheese.
Yeah, and that's the first touching point. So I was actually limping a bit. So then I found Marion here, and she did a great job a couple of months ago. Mm-hmm. I had to come twice.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's an important phone call.
So and then she took it out, and the way it is she said I can go for laser surgery or I can do it for another time and see how it goes. So we'll see how it goes. So I'm getting it all cleaned up for now. Last time it was pretty big, and then when you worked on it, then I came after 4 weeks. Yeah. Then it was pretty small. Yeah. So I thought that is gone.
Wise thinking.
But after like a couple of months, it came back. I do like a bit of running and stuff like that. Yes. So it was. You remember me asking you that it was okay to do that, and then you put that hole in that thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did that help?
It helped. Yeah. The thing is, because really I have to put the thing in every single shoe.
Yes.
So that's another thing I was thinking of. That should I do that or?
Well, if it helps, you can do that.
To release the pressure, you said last time?
Yeah, definitely. You can even do an insert, like a customized insert, like with the size of your foot. Yeah. But the thing is, you have to move it from shoe to shoe. If you're not doing
shoe to shoe,
then obviously you're gonna, if you don't do it on a pair of, let's say, running shoes, then the pressure is gonna be there.
But you can still do the exercise in your normal everyday activities with this thing.
Of course.
Because you don't feel any pain, because it's like probably dead cells, maybe I'm wrong?
Yeah. The only pain that you feel is when it digs in.
Yeah.
And it obviously hits the nerve. But if it doesn't hurt, then obviously you can run, walk, and do whatever you want. Mm-hmm. But I guess it needs to be maintained. So when you're not seeing me, it's really to get a nice foot file and follow the skin down. Mm-hmm. Because it's the excessive pressure and kind of friction that's causing this buildup. Mm. So what we're going to do now is just go in and pop it. It's not as deep as before.
Mm-hmm. No, last time was very big.
Yeah, so it's getting smaller, which is very good. And then you mentioned somebody said that you were limping, so you didn't know that you were limping.
Yeah, because that's how I actually did it. Because I thought that it's something that's going to come out naturally. I was wrong. To start with, because splinters, if somebody has splinter, take them out now.
Yes. Listen to your wife. I think that's what we learned last time.
That's what my wife said, and I was like, that's fine. But otherwise, they'll become something like this.
Annoying.
It's annoying. It's annoying. But limping where it is on my foot, it's because it's the touching point of my foot to the ground. So. Unconsciously you try to avoid it. Mm-hmm. I didn't even notice that, but one of my colleagues said, when you walk, you just limp a little bit on the left side, and I was like, really? Because in my head I was trying to avoid it, to put my foot down on this thing, so because when you put the foot down, because inside is hard, it actually touches it probably presses it, and then it hurts a little bit.
It's like a little tiny rock in your foot, and you don't realize.
In your shoe, something like this.
use this lovely metal file. File it down. Yeah, thank you. Just to smooth it out. And always have nice and skin tension there, so you can see it's nice and flat. Excellent. I'm just going to smooth that. So just cutting these are what we call semi-compressed felts, and they're really good for kind of cushioning the foot and deflecting pressure. And you guys have probably seen me do these paddings on several patients, so I use it quite often. So you just do it around the foot, and you kind of guess where the hole is. You cut it in half, make a little tiny hole. So you can see it goes along there. Okay? And there's no bleeding or anything like that. I'm just going to be picky. Make that go around like that. And then you just tape it. There's no bleeding or anything like that, so you don't need any antiseptic or anything like that. It just needs to be kind of covered. So you put a pad on.